All right, folks, welcome to another edition of Ascension Outdoors. I'm Lyle Johnson.
And I'm Goosie Guys.
From South Louisiana, I guess I should explain. Looks like the kind of home for my kind of man. We were fishing in bayou streams and dreaming from dream to dream, flipping on what Mama Nature stored. Yeah, you won't believe the things I saw on old Lake Marapon. Mama Nature, you're gonna drive us all insane. For the rustle of their wings in that cold December wind brings me back to the banks of Marapon.
Ascension Outdoors is brought to you by Lane's Jewelry and Design on New River, offering custom jewelry design along with in-house cleaning and repair. Snow Seafood and Steakhouse on Airline Highway, serving great food since 1971. Roland J. Robert Distributor, serving customers with petroleum and petroleum products since 1924, along with super stops located throughout the region. Bayron Smoked Sausage uses the original Louisiana recipe from 1938 to produce the best smoked sausage, andouille, green onion, and smoked boudin around Ascension Parish.
See this man? He has no character. See this sausage? That's Bayron Smoked Sausage. It has character. Made with an original Louisiana recipe and slow smoked with hickory. Bayron Smoked Sausage. Sausage with character.
Hey, this portion of Ascension Outdoors is brought to y'all by Lane's Jewelry, Diamond, and Design on New River. Lane right now, he's at the Jambalaya. He's a member of the festival,
Right,
Jambalaya Association, so he's right now judging Jambalayas at the Jambalaya Festival.
That's right.
Great guy, great man to do business with. Check him out.
Hey, look, we're at CCA headquarters right here in Baton Rouge. David Cresson, we appreciate you joining us today.
Well,
Sure do,
it's
man.
great to be with you.
Good.
You know, we've been friends for a long time, and our sort of plot in life goes way back to the Children's Miracle Network ordeal that you were involved with, chairman, and the
Right.
Children's Miracle Network Bass Classic, which was a very popular bass tournament around here for a long time, man. It was a lot of fun.
It was. I remember those days fondly, and it was good to run into you. It's good to run into you all the time in our prospective roles in the
Right.
outdoors world. But yeah, that's 20 years ago. You're
That's
talking
right.
about now that we started the Children's Miracle Network Bass Tournament.
That's
You were
right.
good enough to be involved back then. We became friends through the East Ascension Sportsman's
Sure did.
League as
Right.
well, and it's been a lot of good times over the years.
That's right.
My first meeting with David was with the Ascension Sportsman League, and he ended up being a board member of the Sportsman League for several years
Right.
there. And matter of fact, was the chairman of our first saltwater sportsman tournament that we have in Grand Isle every year. Still going on, by the way.
I was proud to hear that.
That's still going on. Sure
Yeah,
is.
it still is. Terry
Malone Summer.
Malone Summer.
Sure is.
Right.
Look, CCA does a lot of things. I guess the biggest thing in the beginning of it all, when it was from Save Our Speckled GCCA to
Right.
CCA now, was the battle over the net ban back in the day with speckled trout and redfish, which at that time redfish was became a sport fish at
Right.
the time. So the speckled trout never did make it that far, but CCA was the major leader in defending our marine resources back in those days. And we talk about this all the time. That battle is not over. That battle continues every year. So David, you are executive director now of
Right.
CCA Louisiana. That is. I'd like to talk a little bit about CCA in general, the Star Tournament, naturally. I'd like to talk a little bit about it also, which started today, this morning,
right.
as we're filming the show right now.
That's right. So, again, thank y'all for being here, guys. It's good to be with old friends, and appreciate all y'all do at Ascension Outdoors to promote the outdoors here in Louisiana. But yeah, you're right, Goosie. It was 36 years ago that CCA Louisiana was was started here, and it was really over the fact that redfish were in trouble.
Yeah, that's right.
In the mid '80s, redfish were a problem. Everybody wanted to eat blackened redfish at the time,
Right.
not just here in Louisiana, but nationwide. And so the commercial fishery became, got a little aggressive, and the redfish were becoming a problem. A small handful of anglers started to notice this and said, we got to do something, and the only way to really do anything is through legislative action. So CCA built our membership, and in the mid-'90s actually got legislation passed to get rid of the gill nets and,
Right.
and turn redfish into a game fish only, which
Right.
meant it couldn't be caught commercially.
Right.
It's still that way today, but I will tell you, as you said, we fight this battle every single year, even now in 2019. There are folks around the state that want to put damaging gear back in the water, want to bring redfish back to a commercial fishery, and so we play a lot of defense these days.
Well, there's a lot of there's other things CCA is involved with now. Of course, you have the reef program, we have the crab trap removal program. There's a reef program we was talking about not too long ago about some more reefs being formed offshore and inshore. That's a big project nowadays.
It is. We've built about 30 reef projects over the last
Right.
decade or so. We're just now getting into where we're going to take old platforms that have been removed and put habitat back in those places. It's a question we get a lot. So CCA is working on that. Matter of fact, we're going to do one in a couple of weeks south of New Iberia in South Marsh Island 233, where a platform's been removed. So this is going to be something we dive into even more. We've spent millions of dollars on this over the years. Not to mention all the youth programs we do, the TAG program. You see my shirt up
Right.
there going on here, TAG Louisiana.
Right.
Of course, the STAR tournament and all the work we do at the legislature. CCA is active every single day in the outdoors, working for.
And the
working for
recreational division of fishing needs that protection, because it's everybody likes to fish, and we can't take that for granted.
I say it a lot, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Really, when it comes to recreational fisheries, it is an enormous economic driver for Louisiana.
without a
Billions of dollars every year, but there's not anybody else out there really looking out for the recreational anglers when it comes to being at the Capitol every day, and CCA is there every single day, and our members are on the front lines. And the folks who are not our members, frankly, they're yelling from the cheap seats.
Right. Yeah. Let's talk right quickly about the STAR tournament. STAR today, 100 redfish out there with tags in them, and they put them where you can catch them too. There's going to be some caught, but you don't want to be one of those that go down there and not be a CCA member or a STAR member. Both, you got to be both to be there and catch one of those fish.
Right.
Yeah, well, I tagged some fish last week. We put them in the community holes.
I know you do.
I promise you, these fish are caught at about double the rate that our regular tagging program is. So we're putting them in the spots that people fish. We want people to catch them. You can start actually today is the first day of the tournament, and throughout the tournament we have
Through second, right?
through Labor Day, through September 2nd weekend. So you have a lot of time to do it. We have tons of prizes, trucks, boats, an RV this year goes to the second prize. All the rest of the divisions, kids divisions, ladies divisions, bank divisions, kayak divisions. There is a way for just about everybody to participate and potentially win the STAR tournament. You've got to be in it to win it, and you can get registered online or on call the phone.
While we're talking about rodeo, I want you to touch a little bit on the Golden Medal Fourchon, the Tarpon Rodeo coming
Well, that'll be one hope for somebody to catch a tag fish, John. That's July the 4th through the 6th. A great event, 71st annual one this year. Great kids events. There's cooking contests, tasting contests, all kind of stuff to do. And it's almost getting as big as the Grand Isle Rodeo. And so you can find all that information on their website, which we got on the screen. And so we're getting ready to take a trip where all three of us took part on media today and going to catch some of them fine fish.
It was a lot of fun. We had a great time.
Hey, right. We'll be right back.
My neighbor Tony, he looked at me and said, "Man, you're crazy. You're about to leave out in this weather." And I said, "Sir, I have a tag fish to go catch."
I won this beautiful boat catching a tag redfish in Venice, Louisiana.
There's 100 redfish waiting. It all starts Memorial Day weekend. Sign up today.
All right, man, we're out here today on the 2019 Media Day, boy, and I tell you what, it's been a while, but it's going to be a pleasure today. We're getting to fish with Capt John Chauvin. Fantastic
Glad
Charters,
to have
bro.
you back aboard, man.
This is my first time to really fish with Captain John. Last time I came down here, remember y'all went and I'd had operations. I stayed in the room. You told me how good of a trip you had now.
Right.
This is the Media Day excursion for the 71st Golden Medal Fourchon Annual Tarpon Rodeo. Look, last night they did the unveiling of the poster.
Right.
Miss Christy Booty did that again, by the way, in beautiful American flag with a big tarpon on painted across the front of it. Beautiful, yeah. That was a beautiful painting right there. That's going to be the rodeo poster for this year. The scholarships this year for the rodeo was incredible. Over the last, I was talking to Eddie Kali last night, over the last 4, 5, 6 years, I remember I used to be $5,000, $6,000 not that long ago. $52,000 in scholarships were going to be awarded this year right here. Yeah. That's amazing. That's from the last year's rodeo.
Right.
Now today we're going fishing redfish and specks. So tell us a little bit about, we got right now it's perfect. I don't know when it's going to be an hour from now. There's not a breath of wind right now. It's perfect speckled trout fishing weather.
Well, what we're going to do is, just in case the wind starts kicking up, as they say, and that it will after a while, we're going to go out on the beach and try for some trout, see if we can't find some nice ones. If the wind does pick up, we'll start heading back and looking in the marsh for some redfish and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to have a great day. It's one of the first days that the wind's not blowing 15+ miles an hour. So I think it's going to be a wonderful time. Finding clear water is going to be the ticket to getting the fish. So we got a bunch of live bait. We're going to end up giving hell, having some fun.
Mid-May, man.
That's
Speckled trout. This is it, huh?
Beautiful, man. I tell you what, the trout have been really, really nice this year. Really plentiful. We're able to get out and do a lot of fishing in areas that we hadn't been in the last few weeks because of the weather and the muddiness of the water. So when we can get out there, we're catching a bunch of them. Beautiful, beautiful trout. Nice redfish. It just makes it a really good box. So I think we have a great time.
All right, man. Let's get out there and get out.
Let's get it.
It's a beautiful sunshiny day right here at Port Fourchon, getting ready to hit the barges, and I'll tell you what, there ain't no better place to stop on your way fishing than Rodeo Distributors.
Super Stops.
Great. They got everything you need, man. They got food, they got drinks. And they also have franchise opportunities as well. You know, you kind of want to go into business for yourself, they'll help you get set up.
Oh yeah, well they know how to run a business,
That's
I guarantee you that.
They've been making money for a long time.
Check them out, Super Stops.
A good depth right here. It's like 24, give or take 24 feet. And it comes up, but because that jet is so long, it creates such a long current line, you know.
These rocks here.
Go, nice. Up and in. Yeah, you're right. You know, these speckled trout are beautiful, but there is something else that's prettier, and that's the lady in your life.
That's right.
You can go right to Lane's Jewelry on New River Street, right by Airline, and get you something that looks way better. Like design diamonds and jewelry. Lane is a jeweler, and he's been designing jewelry for years, and he can do you some good stuff, man. He's hooked many a man to a woman, I guarantee you that, with an engagement ring. Good place to shop, great man, does a lot of charitable work in the community. Yeah, you're right. Cameraman got another one.
He does have him on. The cameraman gets fish. Oh yeah, he's striking too, boy. He kicking. Go ahead, buddy.
Keep him coming. Keep him coming. Sling him in the boat, boy. There you go. Ooh.
Way to go, Brandon.
Look at that. Come on. Ooh, that's a nice one, ball.
There he is.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. You feel a little bigger. Oh yeah, baby. Feels a little bigger.
He seems like a nice one.
Oh, he pulling.
Go. That is a pretty one.
Nice, nice.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's a net fish for sure.
He liked jumping.
All right, here we go.
There we go.
Good one too, boy.
Double. Got another one.
Bring it in.
Goosie got one.
Come on, ball.
Yeah, you're right. You made the
right.
right move there.
Yeah, you're right. Well, what we're here today to do is promote the Golden Medal Fourchon Tarpon Rodeo. This is a trip that's given to us, to the outdoor writers and the media, to promote the rodeo. And naturally, you get these guys like Capt John here, Fintastic Charters.
Hey, yes.
You're looking
Yeah, you're
for
right.
a fishing god,
Oh,
then
man, he got off.
this is a great guy right here to go with by all means. I mean, he's a
Without
character.
a doubt. Nice. Another big one. He's shaking his head too, baby. He's shaking his head. A head shaker. Oh, yeah, man. There he is. Goosie got one too, baby.
That's a nice one there. Big one there. Oh, that's a nice one there. I ain't too sure if that ain't even a redfish, maybe. That's a good trout here. Big one there. That's a pretty one there. Yeah.
That's what I call a nice double there, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, baby. That's a big one there, boy. Look at him up on top.
To where, you know, you have to go ahead and let some of these bigger ones go.
Sure.
When you start catching a 3 or 4 pound, 5 pound, man, take some good pictures with them, but release them. Let them
I
start.
agree.
Let them get our numbers back up. You know, if you're not gonna, if it's not gonna be a wall hanger, if you're not planning on going ahead and putting it on the wall, take a good picture of them, release the real big ones, and let those girls go ahead and make that spawn.
Yeah, I've seen more and more people. That's a nice one there.
Beautiful.
More and more.
I think she's gonna trump the one you
Yeah,
got.
that is. That's a big one. Pretty one there.
I think this one. I think Lyle has the
Yeah, that's the
main
biggest
so
one right
far.
there. No doubt.
Can you tag him?
I can.
Yeah, you're right, bro. Nice, man. I'm tagging them up, catching them on them router traps, you know, and I'm reel them and I'll pop it. Boy, when I pop it and it stops,
Make that extra action.
boom,
Makes that extra action.
they hammering it. You might have just turned on, bro. Oh, man. Got another nice one. Yeah. My arm's gonna be hurting me before the day's over with, bro. So that's a good hurt. That's a good hurt. Oh, man. No.
Oh, good.
I'll just boat flip him. How about
Man,
that?
You want to just trump the other trump.
Pretty one.
And I tell you what, they are smoking it too, bro. I'm talking about, and it's every time when I pop it and let it fall for a couple of seconds, that's when they hammer it. There you go. Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah.
Nice one. Nice
Yeah, that's one of them
too,
nice
baby.
ones. He coming.
Come on in, baby.
He coming.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh no.
That's the biggest one yet, I believe.
It seems
bro.
like they're getting bigger. Wow, yeah.
That's a beautiful fish.
You know, all this fresh water, man, everybody's talking about the fresh water now. It's kind of jamming them fish in the
right.
Grand Isle area. You really sitting in the catbird seat right
That's
now.
right.
Hey,
Oh,
watch out.
fish slime on the boat.
Yeah.
Hey, well, it don't take many that size to
Fill up a box.
have a mess of fish, man.
We got a mess of fish over
Yeah. No doubt.
Nice trout.
Boy, pretty.
Boy, that is
Beautiful.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, folks. That speckled trout right there is brought to y'all by Snow Seafood. Check them out sometime. Snow Seafood, Gonzales, Louisiana.
On the airline in business since 1971.
Try the curb service too. If you ain't got time to go there and eat, order you something on the telephone, go over there and pick it up. They'll bring it outside to you. what you can and not having enough and going back. Well,
Yeah, you're right.
this one seems a bit smaller, but saying that, with the size fish we've been catching,
That one ain't no little one. I'm
no,
telling
he's
you
not
now.
no little fish. I guarantee you that. He's a beauty.
And that thing,
And look,
looking at it, that thing's looking a lot smaller than the other one.
yeah, right, but that's a
That's
nice
like a
speck
little
trout.
You know, this is a
Right.
beautiful, beautiful trout. It's shoot, man, you're looking at 16 inches, and it's
Wow.
looking small compared
That's
to
right.
the other ones.
Right,
It's
yeah,
a good thing to have.
That's exactly right.
beautiful trout.
Smaller, more compact.
Goosey, you got it.
Going. Get them, baby. They're more compact, so you know, work all the water column, look, see, try to find those schools wherever they might be. Because sometimes they'll be right on the side of where you're fishing. Don't be scared to bump and run. You get this out your way.
Nice.
Oh, that's a
trout.
nice one too. Yeah, oh, nice. You gonna net him, or you want me to just throw him in? Well, you got. I mean,
Yeah.
and look, let me tell you. Today I'm using Captain John's rod, his tackle. But I'd like to remind y'all, if you're looking for a custom rod, Olive Branch Rods. David Burke makes a fine rod. Now, Lyle's using his signature rod that
That's
he's got
right.
right now. But if you need rod repair, hopefully I don't break none of your equipment today, but rod repair, real repair. Olive Branch Rods will take care of that for you right there in Dutchtown, Louisiana.
You can get you an autographed model as well. That's what I got right
That's
here.
what- yeah.
Ascension Outdoors
I'll
autographed
tell you
model.
what, I've been looking at it. It has some great action to it.
It does, yeah.
You
I
can throw-
love that.
Hey,
Look at it.
Well, you ain't lying. That's one that's fighting right there. He's shaking like that fight you said. Yeah. And these rods, I mean, you can really feel everything that's going on there. Boy, that's a nice one there, boy. Yeah. He's beautiful. He is.
oh yeah, that's another beautiful.
Yeah, that is a beauty there, boy.
That's
He
beautiful,
might be
man.
bigger than that other one I had. Oh,
Man, that's beautiful fish.
yeah, it is.
You can't beat that with a stick. I mean, you can, but you
Hey, look,
meet up.
let me say something now. You can't, you come down here for the Golden Medal Tarpon Rodeo, but if you come to Grand Isle or Cocodrea, wherever you go, be a member of CCA. A lot of people take in consideration that this just happens like this. That was a big fight amongst those guys, and it's a constant battle
Oh,
to
yeah.
keep fish like this for the recreational fishermen.
That's right.
You know, and join CCA, join the Star, because you don't come down here and fool around and catch one of those redfish with
That's right.
with the tag
With
in
the
him,
tag on it,
and
get
then
you.
you don't get nothing. So.
That's right.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I was gonna net him, bro.
Man, that's what I'm here for, bro. Ooh, that's a beautiful fish. Another one.
Yeah, you're right. That speckled trout right there is brought to you by Bayron Sausage, bro. I'm gonna tell you, they've been making sausage in Ascension Parish for a long, long time, and some of the best sausages in the world. Man, that's a beautiful trout.
Oh,
Oh, Goosey got one.
that's a trout. Oh yeah. Here he comes.
Come on, baby.
Well, that's a nice one too. Another one of them pretty ones. Yes. Yes. Golly.
Who you are.
Right.
That's some nice trout.
That is a pretty whopper there, man. I don't know. That ain't. I don't know. Because of me, I don't know which one's the biggest.
No,
which
them other ones we caught was way bigger.
was bigger than that
They were
one.
definitely bigger
Yeah.
than that. But that's
That's a pretty one though.
19 and a quarter. That is a beautiful, beautiful fish.
They got. I mean, that box is basically. I mean, they leveled out with them things like
Yeah.
that in
Oh
there.
yeah. I mean,
Wow.
you look at the fish that we have.
can't-
Every one of them.
I don't believe we threw back a fish,
No,
John.
we didn't, nothing other than catfish.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think there was a throwback involved.
Absolutely not.
All right, man, I tell you what, it's been a long time since I've been speckled trout saltwater fishing,
Yeah.
and it's been a much longer time since I've been on a day like today.
Yeah,
We had a good one,
fishing, good fishing trip right there.
A good time. We had a lot of good fish that bit. We ended up coming back, catch some redfish afterwards. Left the trout biting, come back, catch some reds. Try to spread everything around. We actually, like you said, it was a very good, great day. I mean, everything worked out perfectly. It's far and few in between to where you get that this early in the season. A lot of times you get a lot more wind, but man, it just really worked out great.
Man, Capt John Chauvin, Fintastic Charters, man, it's been another fantastic time.
Well, I'm glad y'all come aboard again, man, and if ever y'all need anything, give me a holler. I'd be glad to put y'all on some fish.
Just don't forget about the Golden Meadow Fourchon Tarpon.
Absolutely.
Right, that's July the 4th through July the 6th. Come down, if you can't fish the rodeo, come down and join part of the festivities that they have. This is blast.
All right, folks, welcome back, man. We are here now for the Snow Seafood picture segment, man, about outdoor adventures all around the parish and elsewhere as well. A few people from Livingston and other parishes send stuff in. And
I'm gonna start off with two beautiful bass right here.
That's right.
6 pound, 14 ounce bass caught by Ali Daigle of Prairieville, a blue baby trench hog. That was back in March. There's also an 8 pounder there caught by Trent LeBlanc on sapphire blue brush hog. That was in April when we caught those fish in the same spot. Beautiful fish right there, beautiful young lady holding that fish right there. That's two pretty bass right there.
Without a doubt.
No doubt. Congratulations, y'all.
All right, this next photo we got here is Billy Ardo, and he's caught a 5.70 on a Z-Man chatterbait fishing in Toledo Bend for the Louisiana Bass Nation Spring Qualifier March 15th this year. And he did end up with a very nice 5-fish stringer as well, but that was a beautiful bass. There's been some awesome bass caught in Toledo Bend this year.
Not only bass, sac-a-lait too. I've seen some unbelievable pictures of some sac-a-lait catches from over there.
That's right.
Talking about some pretty serious
Congratulations,
right there.
Billy.
No doubt. Hey, here's Lily and T. Quinn Swear with 32-pound catfish and some others they caught off the pier in the Chapelile River with the Paw Swear back in April using night crawlers. I'm gonna tell you what, that's some pretty good catfish right there. They'd be caught on night crawlers.
That's right.
That's some pretty big cats right there. Congratulations, y'all. Man, that's some pretty fish right there.
Still plenty of water there.
Good fish Friday. Oh, yeah.
It's getting higher.
Yeah, it's getting higher.
All right, this next picture is old partner of ours, old Richard Gautreaux and his gang caught in Lake DeSalmon on May 16th, fishing under cork in the cypress trees with night crawlers, and it's been another banner payoff year, bro, in Lake DeSalmon and the catfish. Man, and Lake Verret as well. They've been, now the waterways are closed everywhere over there on the Lake Verret side, so you can't go. But before this, there was a lot of catfish.
Here's a nice bass right here caught by Clint Broussard, 6 pound, 2 ounce. He caught it back in May of this year in a private lake, St. Francisville, using the crankbait. Nice fish there too.
Yeah, beautiful
fish. Yeah, congratulations.
Big bass being caught. All right, this picture right here is two pictures actually of my grandchildren, Eli and his big old Gaspagoo, and then Enoch with a catfish we caught off the pier. We caught about 60 in a couple of days, bro.
Cats.
I mean, they just gone insane.
Catfish, they got catfish, unbelievable.
It didn't even matter what you put on there for bait, bro. I took a cutworm off one of my tomato plants and threw it out there. 2 minutes, had a catfish on it.
Well, they biting now.
Them kids had a ball catching them fish.
Well, again, like we was talking about that catfishing, it's off the chart. It's been that way for 2 or 3 years right now. Look, this next picture I got right now, Father and Son team, Cody and Clint Bezron, 54 brim, 31 catfish fell victim, night crawling, went fishing in Lake Verret around the cypress trees. They quit around noon that day, nice mess of fish. What's impressive with that right there is the brim that's being caught now. Right. That kind of went away from the Lake Verret area, but Carlos Bro was showing me some pictures the other day of some brim that he's catching in Crackerhead this year. He has a camp down that area now. I'm talking about some nice big old brim, big bluegills, just like that mess of fish right there is.
All right, last picture right here, right, not too far from my house. You never know what you might see when you live along the river. And the alligator left Bayou Terrace. I guess he got tired, bro, and crossed 22 over the river Highlands. You know, the grass is always green on the other side, bro. So he actually was right there by the edge of the road and looked like he was looking both ways for a long time. And of course, as soon as he got out there, all the traffic stopped and he made his way right across. All right, folks, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We love all y'all fans. We thank you so much. Thank you, Snows, for sponsoring this part. CCA, new sponsorship.
See y'all in the next Ascension Outdoors.